Listen, saving money is a scam, a 100% fraud designed to keep poor people weak and docile. There are people out there, maybe not on Biz, but there are people that are so stupid that they learn about inflation, but they don't put it and realize that your money is going down the drain. Inflation is like -2% a year. With inflation, you're guaranteed if you save $5,000 when you're 20 years old, by the time that you are retirement age, that will only be worth $800. And if all of your money is being held in cash, what if hyperinflation, you get wiped out, you're completely gone. A lot of the ways people think are saving them money are actually making them lose money in the long term. Like if you're stressed out about buying a $30 item and you're waiting for the price to go down on Amazon, or you're looking for a coupon, but at the same time you're completely okay with throwing $1,000 on the drain to go on a trip somewhere or something. It's just a waste of your mental energy. Just don't go on that trip and you can buy 30 of those items. What I'm saying is, don't pinch pennies and skip over dollars. Well, obviously every little bit helps, right? So even if it's just a little bit that you're saving, it still helps, right? And it's like, no, it doesn't always help. Okay, here's an example. Let's say instead of buying a Starbucks coffee for $5, you can make your own for 10 cents or whatever. Let's say it costs you 25 cents to make your own, and it costs you an hour of your time to make this coffee. Okay, so you have 2 cups of coffee a week. You make them at your house. After a year of this, you save $442. But you also spend over 100 hours of your life doing this. So let's think about how else you could save $400. You could easily, when you're buying your car, just buy a car that costs $500 less, $1,000 less, $3,000 less than the car that you were gonna buy. You save $442 right there without putting any effort into it, for 0 hours of work. So we freed up 100 hours of our time. Let's say we can average about $20 an hour. That's $2,000 right there. Now, we're going to Starbucks twice a week now. We're not spending our time making coffee, and we're $2,000 ahead of the guy that's supposedly saving money. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to Starbucks. Obviously, don't drink coffee at all and none of this will be a problem. But take a look at this comic. Now, if you spend an hour to save $5, you are working for less than minimum wage. This is true, but if you had to choose between 2 options, either option A, work for 1 hour and get paid $5, or option B, do nothing for an hour and get paid $0, what do? To get the most money overall, you choose option A. Even though it's technically less than minimum wage, it's resulting in more money for you. I heard this story on Biz from this international guy whose mother was buying up US dollars as an investment. I don't know. She thought US dollars were valuable. Everybody wants them, right? So they must be a good investment, right? Instead of saving dollars or buying dollars, reinvest. You should be putting it towards the best ROI that you can get. Let's say you can either A, invest all your money in a fund that grants 8% a year completely passively, or invest all your money in a business that takes a lot of your time and gets you only 10% returns. What would you do in this situation? Again, you go for the 10%. You go for the option that gets you more money. And if you are doing a business, you're probably going to get a lot more than 10% a year. Like, if you only had $100, it's probably not your best option to just buy stocks. It'd probably be a lot better to just buy something for $100 and sell it for $150. That's 50% ROI right there. So what I'm saying here is coupons are a scam. Trying to save money on your toilet paper, that's a scam. Or like buying some kind of food because it's cheaper, but it takes 10 times longer to make. You know, worrying about how much you flush the toilet. Put your time towards working, try to make more money. Try to increase your income. A lot of money saving methods are a complete joke. You can watch this video I made. I talk about the 5 C's of saving money, the 5 things you need to know to save money. Click here right now to watch that video.